feeling. Alright, let me out.
Basically, I have to
Say it 3 times fast.
Papa Panda podcast.
Papa
Panda podcast. Papa Panda
Podcast.
I'm here with the Papa Panda podcast with our guest of this week. Who are you?
I am Zariah Williams.
Hello, Zariah, and I'm here to talk to you about your big passion, which is...
Theater.
Yes, theater. So, how long have you been doing theater?
Honestly, theater I kind of got into later in my life, but I have been performing since I was like 4 years old, whether it was dance or theater, but I started theater around 4th grade. I worked with Cardboard Playhouse downtown at South Broadway, and we would put on musicals and all that kind of stuff, and I really I love theater.
Yeah, that's great. So it's been since 4th grade you've been doing it.
That's 9 years old.
Wow. That's almost 10 years.
Oh yeah.
7 years? 8 years?
Sure.
Sure, just around there.
Yeah.
That's really great. So have you found theater has changed since you started it?
Honestly, for me, it hasn't really changed because I know what I love. I do what I love in theater. But I have seen it as I've grown older personally. I've seen myself looking for deeper dynamics in theater, whether it's in my character or just in real relationships. As I get older and mature, then so does my roles, so do my acting skills.
Yeah.
So I kind of see it in how I portray my characters.
You're not trying to go down like a Jim Carrey path. It's not.
No, I don't think that's
Not the trajectory. That's all right. But so it's. But have you always loved theater as much as you do right now?
Honestly, I don't think so. I was curious about it when I was younger. I was cautious of it. I knew of it. I love theater so much now. It's kind of how I think of everything. If I'm watching a show, I'll be like, oh, I wonder how they did this, how they got their emotions to feel so strong. So it's kind of impacted the way I think on a daily basis. But when I was younger, I didn't have a huge love for theater. Loved films, but not theater specifically. But I think being at Papa, being in thespian troupe, has really broadened the horizons for me in terms of what theater can do for me.
Yeah. So how long were you in theater before thespian troupe?
Before thespian troupe, I was in theater from 4th to 8th grade.
So 4 solid years.
Yeah.
How have you found thespian troupe has broadened your horizons? What's different between normal theater and thespian troupe?
Yeah. Theater is lovely in itself. It's an amazing class to take. I think everyone should. But thespian troupe, it's kind of like an advanced level of theater. You have beginning, intermediate, advanced classes in dance. That's thespian troupe is kind of the advanced for theater. And I think it's different because in theater you get to see all the aspects, yes, but there's not less to it, but you get to see less in the making. But in thespian troupe you have more opportunities. You have chances at fundraising for different things you want to do. Like right now, thespian troupe is fundraising to go to Drama Fest in February, and that's something you can only do if you're in thespian troupe, because it's all the thespian troupes from New Mexico come and they perform for each other. So I honestly think it's just more opportunities in thespian troupe, which is I'm really grateful for.
Yeah, one of those opportunities, you went to George Nason.
Yes,
right?
I did.
What was that?
Well, George Nason is where all the thespian troupes in either Albuquerque or New Mexico, I think Albuquerque, they come into one of the host schools for 2 days. So this time that we went this year the first day was at Albuquerque High and the second was at El Dorado. And this year was it was the first year I performed a piece at Nason.
Wow.
And we performed our staged readings, and it was so amazing. There was so much love, and there's just something about being in an area where everyone shares the same love and passion that you do.
Yeah.
And that really boosts your performance, and it makes you have so much, it takes a weight off of it, because no matter what, the consensus is everyone loves theater, and they're going to love what you do no matter what.
It's broadening your horizon,
Exactly.
sort of. What is... I guess for viewers who don't know, what is George Nason as a whole? Is it kind of like a music festival? Is it like a film festival?
It's a theater festival. It's it was named after a teacher, I think here in Albuquerque. Don't quote me on that. His name was George Nason.
Yeah.
And he just made very big waves in theater for students and for high schoolers. He broadened the horizons for them. He really opened things up and kind of changed things in the game, really. And so there was a festival named after him, which is George Nason Festival, and all the schools, they either just watch pieces being performed by other classes or they perform themselves, and that's what we did this year. So you get a choice whether you want to perform or not. This year we performed our staged readings that are student written, and I thought it was quite lovely. I love George Nason.
Yeah, how was the performance itself as the first one you've done?
Oh, the nerves I had. I was really nervous.
Yeah.
And so was everyone else, but as Miss Sundstrom says, being nervous only shows that you care about things. And so I kind of thought about that, and honestly, once I realized that everyone in there shared the same love that I did, it was easier to perform because I was able to go all out. Like, not that I don't in normal performances, but there was just something so calming that everyone in there was kind of like me. We all had something in common.
It was a sense of community.
Exactly. So I feel like the community in there, it really boosted my performance, and everyone else is in there. I know the whole troupe was like, we were on a high after it because we just felt so amazing about what we did.
Yeah. That's amazing. From George Nason, how is that performance different how was the preparation for that performance different than a normal one? Was
Honestly,
it the same?
Yeah, we had already performed those staged readings before. We had done them last year at whenever we had our finals, we were one of the stations, one of the workshops, and we had performed it for people then. And so honestly, it was like a weight taken off of our shoulders because we had already performed it before. We knew what we were doing, we knew the scripts, we knew our dynamics, and so I think it was easier to build off of that because we had already performed it before than another piece if you just started out of nowhere with no foundation, because we already had those building blocks, and so it was easier for us to have our dynamics.
Do you think you would have done as well as you did if you didn't have those set foundations?
Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think it would have been bad at all. It would have been amazing no matter what. But it was comfortable to be able to have those past relationships that you have with those characters and just kind of bringing them back. It was almost nostalgic because we brought back our characters from our old stories. And so I do think it was a better performance, seeing as though we were comfortable with it.
Yeah, you've had experiences as those characters.
Exactly.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Well, for a normal performance, what does it look like preparing for that kind of thing?
Well, it's months in the making.
Yeah.
I don't even know. So first you get the script.
Mm-hmm.
You just do a table read with your whole cast, everyone that's going to be auditioning for it. And then I kind of think of that, for me at least, is like kind of scouting for what characters I want to go for, what characters I feel the most connection with, and honestly sometimes what characters I don't feel a connection with that I want to, so I can earn that dynamic and so I can understand it.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of just like reading things over at first, and then you go into auditions where you have to memorize lines, memorize slides. It's honestly, I find a lot of comfort in auditions because everyone's coming together, everyone is looking at all these different parts, all these different characters, and you're overlapping. Some people want the same characters, and you kind of bond over that, and you bounce back off of each other with that energy.
Yeah, you don't create rivalries?
Honestly, no. I think in thespian troupe at least, because all of us know that we're going to get the part that we really need or that we really are meant for. And so honestly, we're just bouncing that energy off of each other, trying to make ourselves the best we can be. Yeah. And so after auditions, after we get the roles that we have, then we start blocking. We start putting actions onto those words and onto those feelings and emotions. And then it kind of becomes this one big, happy, amazing play that we get to put on for people like you, people at Papa, that can come to enjoy it.
The amazing community. Yes. That's amazing. So it's months and months. You're learning scripts inside and outside of school.
Yes. It's an inside-out school thing.
Yeah. A lot of work. Yes. I'm in my first musical, Little Shop of Horrors. Yay! Tickets are on sale this month. So, shout out. It's been a lot of work, and I was in theater, but I've never done production before, and so I have this sense of like respect for you guys, for the vets,
for the vets.
Like you've been through it, but I can totally understand now, like that sense of community. Yeah, it's just, it's not something you'll get anywhere else.
Exactly, and honestly, it's scary but comforting at the same time because you're in something so deeply, and it's something so scary to like outsiders, but once you're in it, you feel the comfort in the community that you have and that you make.
Yeah, it's a learning experience, but it's always amazing.
Exactly.
Well, final question. Do you have any upcoming projects in Thespian Troupe or in theater?
Yes, we do actually. Thespian Troupe is going to be performing Tracks by Peter something, but it's Tracks. It's a play. We will be performing it the 12th and the 13th. I'm pretty sure of February. I'm not going to say too much about it because I want you guys to be surprised. But yeah, it's amazing. I love my role. I think everyone loves their roles, and we're so excited to make this amazing.
Yeah, where is it being performed?
South Broadway Cultural Center.
Amazing.
Yes.
Well, that's so exciting.
Yes.
I can't wait to go see it.
Thank you so much. I'll see you there.
I'll see you there. Thanks, Araya.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the Papa Panda podcast.